Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Syafira Putri with student ID number 2005110622. In this opportunity, I'll do reading practice by reading the text from chapter 1. Why improve your English fluency? From ebook with the title is How to Improve English Speaking by Marvin Alvis. Okay, first, being understood clearly. Basically, when you speak well, people will be able to understand you better and clearly. When you speak very fast, then people will not understand a single word that you say. Also, if you speak well, people have a better understanding of the message that you want to impose. Being a pleasure to listen to. Isn't it good to know that people enjoy listening to the things that you are talking about? Keep in mind that effective communication also depends on whether the audience is listening to you or not. People will not listen to you if they don't enjoy the experience of listening to you. If you sound nervous, then people will most likely think that you're not prepared in delivering your speech. People will think that you're not a good speaker, thus taking you as boring. As a result, they will lose interest to what you are saying and you will not be able to communicate well with them. Being more confident. If you know in yourself that you are a good speaker, then you will most likely develop that confidence whenever you have to speak in front of other people. If you develop a good speaking skill, then you will develop confidence as well. Speaking well guarantees you that you will not fail because you're prepared to do so and you know what you're doing. This in turn will make you more confident to speak up and engage more people to listen to you. It will be easy to communicate when you travel and meet new people. One of the most interesting benefits of improving your English fluency is that you can travel around the world freely without worrying about communication issues. Okay, next, your brain energy is boosted. Because a language is a whole new complex system that includes grammar, vocabulary, as well as different rules and structures, your brain has to retrain itself to think. It has to absorb and assimilate all of it. As a result, your brain starts working more intensively and your cognitive thinking, critical thinking, and problem solving skills begin to evolve. When speaking English, one always has to choose appropriate wording and phrases to express themselves in a meaningful way. Your memory is enhanced. The more you use your brain, the better it will serve you. Improving your fluency doesn't just involve being able to use different structures, rules, words, and sentences. It also involves remembering how to use all the aforementioned things. That's why people who master multiple languages usually recall names, directions, and places better than people who master only their native tongue. Your mother language improves. We hardly ever think before we utter a word or a phrase in our mother tongue. We use the grammatical structures in the vocabulary that we've built up over years, and we do so automatically. However, when learning a foreign language, we start comparing it with the one we already know. As a result, we start paying more attention to the grammar, vocabulary, punctuation, and structure of our native language. This experience provides us with the opportunity to improve our mother tongue as well. As a result, we become better communicators, listeners, and editors. These skills surely help us in our everyday life. Okay, next, being able to convey authority. When you speak with a steadier voice, which implies authority, people will in turn take you seriously, thinking that you have an authority over them. Moreover, when you're the leader in your school or in your work, your people will then believe that you have authority over them because you speak authoritatively. Okay, next, being able to entertain people. Speaking well can eventually entertain your audience and sustain their interest in your speech. Always keep in mind that entertaining your audience is one of your aims. When speaking, it makes you think about your listeners and how you would be able to keep them interested in what you're saying. Instead of just focusing on how good or bad your performance will be, basically, good speaking skills help in giving your speech a variety in terms of the subject matter, volume, pace, tone, and others. It also gives you spontaneity, humor, enjoyment, as well as stories or anecdotes as you deliver your speech. Next, being able to build rapport. In communication, it's very important that you keep connected with your audience. Always keep in mind that it's important that you know your audience and you build up rapport with them. Good speaking skills will in turn engage your audience to listen to you. You'll be able to build good relationship with them through effective communication. If you know in yourself that you are a good speaker, then you will most likely develop that confidence whenever you have to speak in front of other people. Basically, when you speak well, people will be able to understand you better and clearly. When you speak with a steadier voice, which implies authority, people will in turn take you seriously, thinking that you have an authority over them. Isn't it good to know that people enjoy listening to the things that you are talking about? That's why people who master multiple languages usually recall names, directions, and places better than people who master only their native tongue. Because a language is a whole new complex system that includes grammar, vocabulary, as well as different rules and structures your brain has to retain itself to think. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.